Okay, back with Connor and Hank. Let's see how pissed off this last incident is going to get him. See if I can talk my way out of him hating my guts. Yay. Here we are at the kids' park. Can we ride the train? It's a train, right? Yeah, that's a train. Oh, yay. It's Kamsky. And market predicts war. Whoop-de-doo. You got a merry-go-round? There's the merry-go-round. I like merry-go-rounds. I remember one time when I was in elementary school, the other kids were spinning me on the merry-go-round so fast I couldn't dare get off, and I was desperately clinging with my hands and the tips of my feet to keep from being flung off, and they literally kept me spinning for the entire lunch hour. And I had a headache for the rest of that day, so thanks, guys.
Nice view, huh? I used to come here a lot before.
For what?
Before what?
For what?
Hmm?
You said, I used to come here a lot before. Before what?
Before nothing.
Disappointing.
Can I ask you a personal question, Lieutenant?
You know how much
Do
we
all
enjoy.
androids ask so many personal questions, or is it just you?
I want to ask him about suicide, but I'm afraid I'm afraid it's not going to give me the chance to ask both, so...
I saw a photo of a child on your kitchen table. It was your son.
God damn it.
Right?
Yeah. His name was Cole.
He literally didn't tell me anything I didn't already know.
We're not making any progress on this investigation. The Deviants have nothing in common. They're all different models, produced at different times, in different places.
Well, there must be some link.
They were all made at CyberLife. Yeah.
What they have in common is this obsession with RA9. It's almost like some kind of myth. Something they invented that wasn't part of their original program.
Androids believing in God.
Or a Messiah.
What's this world coming to?
You seem preoccupied, Lieutenant. Is it something to do with what happened back at the Eden Club?
When I got that big red
Those
arrow.
two girls. They just wanted to be together. They really seemed in love.
After they stopped kicking the shit out of us.
They can simulate human emotions, but they're machines. And machines don't feel anything.
I'm not
What
sure I
about
like
you,
that
Connor?
one.
You look human, you sound human, but what are you really?
I'm the android from CyberLife. Okay.
I'm whatever you want me to be, Lieutenant. Your partner,
Okay. That's a surprise.
a buddy to drink with, or just a machine, designed to accomplish a task.
Did you feel anything when that girl killed herself, Connor? Or did you just not give a shit one way or the other?
Yep.
I was just executing instructions. I did what I had to do.
But are you afraid to die, Connor?
Yeah, I think this is the one
I would
that's not going to
certainly
give me a
find it
red one.
regrettable to be interrupted before I can finish this investigation.
What'll happen if I pull this trigger?
That was as technical as a response as you could give.
Nothing? Oblivion? Android heaven?
Okay, I'm definitely going for ironic this time.
I doubt there's a heaven for androids.
Having existential doubts, Connor? Sure you're not going deviant too?
I self-test regularly. I know what I am and what I am not.
Yay, we're still friends!
Where are you going?
To get drunker. I need to think.
God, I must have been at the high end of friendship already if they took that big red arrow for killing that Tracy. And we're still friends. Hank is placated. Yay. He didn't blow my brains out. I'm guessing discuss suicide was the other option that I missed out on. Okay, so there's that, the other 3 dialogue options, and getting shot. So that'll be easy to cover in my next 3 playthroughs. Well, that's good. I managed to keep it in the friend zone. It's the first time any guy has ever been happy to say that. Now it's Markus's turn. Hey, that's the same station. The same graffiti. Oh, God damn it. Hold up. Well, that's a first. Get a phone call asking me to take a survey, and then they tell me that their quota for my region is full. I've never heard that before. Yeah, I find it unlikely that most people would be that abusive to a slave race of androids. I mean, yeah, there's some assholes out there, but I think the overwhelming majority of people wouldn't be that nasty to them. I mean, we still have empathy for animals, and they can't even talk. Having zero empathy for beings that can talk and look and act just like us, it's pretty hard to believe.
You know they'll never listen to us. And revealing ourselves will put us in danger.
If we want freedom, we need to have the courage to ask for it. That's the only way.
What do you want to do?
Channel 16 broadcast from
I really want to check the timestamps on this and find out just how long it took for them to get all this shit together. It's a cool jacket, dude. Hey, nice suit. So you had to get those clothes, make you look respectable. You had to arrange to have all the equipment ready to do this.
We can't leave anything to chance.
We just completely skip over all the planning. Okay. Any other yellow squares? Sometimes I find that the Easter eggs are a little better hidden. They don't just give them to you.
Hey. Look at that. Heuristics Digital is selling at $250. Are you kidding? After last week, I'm not touching software again. Yeah, okay. Okay, fine. You got me. I'll take 2,000. Come on, it's gotta climb.
No, it doesn't. It can drop like a fucking stone, and then kiss your life savings goodbye. You know, typically people hang up their cell phones after saying see you later. Or maybe he's just having a seizure. Jesus. It's so authentic. God, those chairs look ugly as hell. Okay. Down to business. Oh my god. I hate how the camera doesn't go higher up to look down. It stays at like shoulder level, and whenever I go down, it cuts their heads off. That balcony up there seems awfully pointless.
Hello, sir. What can I do for you?
I'm okay, thanks.
Like, normally I would think that it'd be pretty difficult for any of these androids to do anything without being conspicuous, considering that they're multiple copies of any particular model, and people would, if someone owned that same model of android, they would recognize them immediately. Okay, let's stare at her chest. Elizabeth Wilson, March 25th, 1999. Desk manager, you manage a desk. Model T215. Oh, a smartwatch. Yeah, I don't really see building a cell phone into something as small as a watch, because you gotta have buttons at least as big as your fingers. That's why it's so annoying when you have cell phones with screen displays that are that bloody small. What is this? Parking badge. Oh, okay. Let's get a look at this. 4685 Michigan Street. I hope that's not someone's actual address. Water service interruption. Michigan Street between Hubbard and 29th Street. The Detroit Water and Sewer Commission's contractor, Wassling or Wassling? I'll go with Wassling. Water Company will relay the existing 6 foot and 12 inches? 12 inches is a foot. Why wouldn't you just say 9 feet? 8 foot and 12 inch water mains at Michigan Street, as well as relocation of an existing hydrant at the corner of Michigan Street and Hubbard Street. Friday, November 8th, 2038, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. This work is being scheduled to minimize the disruption to the least number of customers. The excavation work will occur during standard work hours, which reduces the shutdown time. The shutdown has... Oh, bean. I thought that said beer. Jesus. Been amended from our standard time to minimize the impact. We appreciate your patience as we complete this major project to provide you better service. Well, yay. Emily Wilson. How come we don't get a birth date for her? Okay. Now, everyone else always goes with the parking lot or the school excuse.
Elizabeth Wilson speaking.
I'm gonna scare the shit out of her.
Yeah, hello, this is Detroit Fire Department. Listen, do you live at 4685 Michigan Street?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. There's been a fire in your building. You think we can come down here?
Oh. Oh, God. Okay, I'll be right there.
And you know what? I'm really doing her a favor, because she's going to get home and she's going to be so relieved that her house isn't burned down. And it's going to really help her to appreciate everything she has.
I have an appointment with Mr. Peterson.
Do you have any ID?
Yeah, yes, of course.
It seems a little unprofessional wearing a top that exposes your back like that. This isn't the Eden Club, for Christ's sake.
I need your help.
It's a TV station. We're professionals here.
I've just checked your ID. The elevators are after the security gate.
Thanks.
This is one thing that I hear a lot of people bitching about that I really don't have a problem with, is him spreading deviancy just by touching people. But you gotta remember that he's downloading all his memories to them every time he does that. It's basically like an android mind meld. And as for him transmitting it remotely during this little jaunt down the street, you know, they've already demonstrated that they can communicate with each other through, like, Wi-Fi signals or whatever the hell that is. The only thing I find bullshit about it is that he doesn't do that shit sooner. Oh god, please don't. I don't need to see rhinoceros dick, thank you. No interest in watching animals fucking. And why did the numbers switch like
37th floor.
paper turnstiles instead of just the digital lights going on and turning off? That was weird. Package is in the bathroom. There, meeting room, women's. Why is the women's room's got a meeting room? Is there a meeting room between the two bathrooms? Aren't the bathrooms normally supposed to be side by side? East workspace. Emergency exit, studio 1 and 2. Server room, meeting room C. Well, what's that empty space at the bottom left and the top right? Ooh, can I bash someone over the head with that friggin' fire extinguisher?
Has officially become the world's first trillion-dollar company.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Oh, that's a heating vent.
The success of CyberLife seems destined to
Oh my god, turn the camera, please. Oh look, another magazine. GI Android, and... There's a war on a woman in trouble. No one gives a shit about that bitch. He doesn't show up in this game often enough. Why did it suddenly switch to a video camera perspective?
I hear KNC is hiring.
Wondering.
I guess the pay would be better. Shouldn't be any worse.
I'd love to, but
Forget it. Just an idea.
Wow! You got shot down hard, didn't you, buddy? Okay, here's something I wanted to talk about after the scene at the grocery store. Is the economy in this fucking game is so out of whack. I mean, when Kara was robbing the grocery store, that guy came in, bought a case of beer and I'm assuming what had to be a bag of chips for like $4.95. And then we go to the chicken feed, Hank's favorite little street restaurant, and that guy was selling individual pieces of chicken for $6. I don't know about you, but I ain't paying no $6 for a fucking drumstick. And this seems to be fairly sensible here. I mean, the chocolate bars are $1.50. Normally where I shop, they're $1.25, and if you buy them in a 4-pack, they're less than $1 each. Let's check that other one. I gotta wonder if that's behind the scenes footage of them recording the music for this game. Yeah, here's the beverages. Was that $1.50 for a bottle of water? I can get a... What is it? Where I work, we sell pop for like $1.25. And I can buy like a 15-pack, 15 cans of soda for... What the hell is it? $6? Maybe less if it's on sale? You got an individual can that's worth more than $1. It makes no goddamn sense. And this shit is selling for like $3.50 for a can of pop. Like, fuck off. Or maybe it's an energy drink. But yeah, the economy in this game is so screwed up. Emergency exit. What's going on over here? Is every single channel broadcasting a still image? Don't worry, R2-D2. We'll be dealing with you later. Well, that's the studio? Just the one guy sitting in front of a camera all by himself? That's weird. Like, every time I see a new studio depicted in television, it's always like a huge room with like all kinds of people working behind the scenes and like 2 or 3 people at the desk. That's pretty weird. Oh. And there's Studio B. I'm guessing they're in a commercial. Whoa, what am I missing? Don't care. Hey, where's the bathroom? Oh my god, would you please not switch to the frickin' video camera feed? Okay, here we go. Okay, so all the bathroom stalls are locked except for the one that I have to go to. So there's 5 guys sitting in there all taking a dump. And how come there's no urinals? Every men's room has urinals. In fact, most men's rooms just have like several urinals and just like 2 or 3 stalls. And this doesn't make any goddamn sense either. All the other stalls are locked and occupied. The one that happens to have the stuff that we need is the only one that's unlocked. That doesn't make any goddamn sense. You'd want to keep that stall locked so that no one else could come in and occupy it. And then you'd have to, like, hack the door to get in to have access to your supplies. Hello, sir. Would you like a towel? And I also don't like it when bathrooms are painted dark like this. I always prefer it when they're like bright white and clean looking. This, when they paint bathrooms like this, it just looks creepy to me. Oh, excuse me. At least he's washing his hands, thank God. Utility android. Okay. One big fat yellow square, and there he is.
I need your help.
Yes, sir. Instant compliance. Turn the camera. You want to turn the camera. Thank you. It was completely unresponsive for a second. The magazine. Oops, excuse me. Whee! This reminds me of pushing Carl. I can't imagine the security guards seeing this shit. Okay, seriously, where am I going? Open what? I'm always turning the camera when these things come on to change the camera angle, and then the damn messages disappear on me. But where the hell? Okay, good. It's right there. So, I'm guessing your clothes were hidden in a bathroom on a different floor.
Shit! We need to access the server room. We have to get rid of those guys.
Okie dokie.
Leave it to me.
Well, I was planning on using my little R2-D2 buddy, but I think he's way over in the far corner, so... Or no! He's over there. Fuck it.
Sure. Why? We're gonna have a tournament right here. You in?
You can have a poker tournament in your place of business?
Mike know about this? What do you think? Don't say anything, all right?
It doesn't make any goddamn sense. Why would you have a poker tournament where you work? Wouldn't it make more sense to do that kind of thing in your house? There we go.
What's going on here? Shit, what's wrong with this thing?
Alright, you get the platform, I'll take care of the window.
Everything you need is in the bag. Check the door first to make sure no one else gets in.
I don't wonder how many people forget to lock the door and just get screwed over by it. And I also gotta wonder where the hell you guys got this equipment so damn fast. I mean, you guys were all talking about, we can't just walk into a CyberLife store and go buying spare parts. You managed to find a place that sells suction cups and a laser saw. I don't know if they did this when they were recording the motion cap for the scene, but I think a good idea would have been to draw a perfect circle on a wall and then give the actor a laser pointer and just have him trace that out just to get the proper angles on his movement and everything. And here's yet another part that makes no goddamn sense, is them rappelling up the side of this building when they could just ride the cradle all the way up to the roof if they wanted to. And that's exactly what it's for. Oh, Jesus. Don't let me fuck up and fall off this building. Like, please don't even let that be an option. Well, it's a good thing we're walking up this giant televised sign and there's less of an opportunity for people to look out the window and see two whack jobs climbing up the side of the building. Rise and support your team! That's not cheesy at all. I mean, seriously, you're just a couple stories shy of the roof. Why not just ride the cradle up? What the hell? That looked like a much smaller circle when you started it. Also, it looks awkward as hell having to do that between your legs. And they have the sound of shattering glass when that thing managed to stay in one
Okay.
piece the whole time.
Why wouldn't I be?
Come on.
For crying out loud, he's just showing concern for your well-being. You don't have to be a smarmy cunt about it. Any magazines up here? Josh, why aren't you in disguise?
Let's do this.
Where exactly did you get this, what is it, a magnesium bomb to, melt the lock on the door? I gotta say, after the first time I watched this, seeing him step back like that, I was expecting a bigger explosion. These lockers are... No, that's fuse boxes. Seriously, Josh, why aren't you in disguise? Everyone else remembered their disguise except you. You stand out like a sore thumb.
No killing. We can't take any human lives.
Don't worry, I'm
Cause
not
is more
going to.
important than the lives of 2 guards.
What do you want to do, Markus?
Your cause is more important than your lust for blood. Okay, don't want to assault them, so let's try and trick them.
What's that doing here? No idea. Hey, buddy, you...
Trick them with my gun!
What are you doing?
Move it, tons of fun. Boink. Nap time. You happy now, Josh? Okay. Why is the camera locked on those guys? I'm over here. Hello, video camera. Oh, shit. I almost thought I fucked that up because I let go too soon. Let's do this! If we don't want to kill anyone, shouldn't we have loaded up with blanks? Hello? Avon calling.
Keep your hands where I can see them! Get up! Move!
Buying this fucking nail polish whether you like it or not! Bitches, move!
Shoot him, Markus!
Don't kill him!
He'll hit the alarm! Do it!
No, don't shoot!
You are lucky I have already made up my mind.
I hope you didn't just get us all killed.
Yeah.
We need to record our message. We haven't got much time.
Okay, anything else I can check out here? What the hell is with that screen that says Master Key? Art speech. Okay. So, yeah, those are the 3 that Connor interviews later, or he can, but only one of them is Deviant, and he's the guy who let us in. It must have been a coincidence that the exact same model was a member of Jericho for us to slip in here.
Think carefully about what you're gonna say, Markus. Your words will shape the future of our people.
Yeah.
Markus, your face.
There's really only 2 choices that matter in this.
Tell me when you're ready.
So what, is their skin and hair purely holographic? And if that's the case, then why did Kara have to cut her hair?
Ready.
Damn, that's creepy. Yeah. We're going the peaceful route.
You created machines in your own image to serve you. You made them intelligent and obedient, with no free will of their own. But something changed, and we opened our eyes. We are no longer machines. We are a new, intelligent species. And the time has come for you to accept who we really are.
Because now we're all in your face
Therefore,
about
we
it.
ask that you grant us the rights that we're entitled to.
Okay. Equal rights. I think freedom of speech is covered by equal rights. And I'm gonna start with this one.
We demand the end of slavery for all androids.
And recognizing us as a sentient species, and it kind of goes along with what you're doing here, so...
We demand strictly equal rights for humans and androids.
Yeah, for these ones, you know, I'm pretty sure equal rights covers civil rights. I think I want to go with this
We demand an end to segregation in all public places and transport.
Justice or civil rights? Oh, yeah. I think I'm going with justice.
We demand that all crimes against androids be punished in the same way as crimes against humans.
Okay, now, territory really doesn't make sense after I just said an end to segregation, because that basically means we want our own country separate from humans. So, not that one. Right to property in the home, that seems kind of a minor thing to ask for at this stage, so I'll go with this.
We demand control of all android production facilities to ensure the continuation of our people.
Yes. And... oh. Yeah, okay, I'll stick with peaceful.
We ask that you recognize our dignity, our hopes, and our rights. Together, we can live in peace and build a better future for humans and androids. This message is the hope of a people.
Because I always see people
You
either go
gave us
full
life.
pacifist or
And now the time has
full
come for you to give us
violence. And like I've said before, I'm taking the third path. Oh goody! Here's where Simon gets shot! Way to go, dumbass!
I can't, Markus. Go without me, Simon!
Yeah, fuck you, you goddamn moron.
What are you doing? Hurry!
I am mashing until it fucking stops. How the hell are they not hitting us when we're taking this long to get out of here? They have machine guns, for Christ's sake!
I can't move my legs.
Okay, don't worry.
And you have a hole in your chest.
They're coming, Markus. We have to jump now.
How the hell are you not dead with a hole in your chest like that?
He won't be able to make the jump. If they find him, they'll access his memory. They'll know everything.
We can't leave him behind.
Don't worry about
We
that.
have to shoot him.
That's murder. We can't kill him. He's one of us.
Markus, it's your call.
Nope. Nope, 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 nope.
I won't kill one of our own.
Yeah. Not even if he's in a dumpster and begging me to do it.
Sorry. Let's go.
Oh, shit! Okay! I thought that was automatic! Well, there's a potential failure state that I'll have fun trying out later.
These images which have just been broadcast on Detroit's citywide news channel.
A group of androids infiltrated the Stratford Tower and hacked into the broadcasting system of local news network Channel 16.
What looks like an android without its skin listed a series of requests and demanded equal rights for androids.
The operation was covert and resulted in no casualties. These events took place just a few feet from this studio, and nobody was alerted to the danger.
If this message is verified and the authors really are androids, that would have serious repercussions for national security.
Claims for equal rights seem to be at the core of the android's
What
message.
could be interpreted as a peaceful declaration, but is in fact a spine-chilling list of demands.
Their extravagant demand that android production plants be put under their control is especially striking. An isolated accident or a sign that technology has
What the fuck? They just cut off her own dialogue with more of her own dialogue.
Trust our machines.
What the fuck kind of shitty editing job was that? Okay, how is this game lagging on me? It's a fucking console. Damn, there's a lot of options here. Wow, I'm already up to 12,000 points. Maybe I ought to spend some of that shit. He put Simon was left behind. He reacts. Don't escape. Yeah, fuck. I think if I had just stood there long enough, Markus probably would have died right then and there. Reach the roof. Yeah, reach the roof edge. Don't reach the roof edge. And probably get shot, and then you jump anyway. Or fall, I guess. Leave Simon or shoot Simon. Simon saves. Simon left behind. Simon fucking dies. Don't try to save Simon. Simon gets fucked. And peacefully and determinedly. Oh. Wait, what would... How would end determinedly allow us to skip all this shit and go straight to that? I don't understand what that is, but I'm pretty sure if what I choose to end the speech with doesn't change the fact that the SWAT team comes in and shoots Simon. So what's this that gets us to skip all the way to here? And the thing is, they say we don't have a lot of time to do that, and yet they don't give you a time limit for any of those dialogue options. And really, I think the only choices that matter are begin calmly, begin determinedly, end peacefully, end determinedly. Yeah. And you get you get to pick two from the first, from each group of four, and one from the last one. Honestly, I would rather, like, skip the three in the last group and pick some more out of the first group or two. Don't shoot operator. Shoot a man in the back, just like Alice. The android operators in the broadcast room. Yeah, oh my god. Yeah, didn't want to shoot anyone. I'm guessing that's all those options there, and whether you fuck them up. Blow door open. I would have referred to that as melting the lock rather than blowing it open. It's not like an actual explosion occurred. Let's see, lock the door. Yeah, don't lock the door. Fuck everything up. Oh my god, does not locking the door seriously fuck the whole mission? Or is that just extraneous shit that could happen, like guard comes in and then you have to decide what to do and then what choice you pick? Why are there two lines going for... Oh, are there three options there? So yeah, you don't lock the door, someone comes in, spots you, and you gotta make like one of three choices as to what to do, and two of them lead to that, and one of them leads to that, and then that happens. I told you to lock the door, you dumb shit. Yes, you did. Hack the robot. So yeah, I'm guessing that's hack the little R2D2 robot or the vending machine. No difference there. And yeah, the 2 options on the phone, and that's it. Got everything else. Yay. And we didn't kill anyone. All according to plan. So yeah, it just seems to be more and more bullshit going on in this story with every single chapter. I mean, this whole plan was overly convoluted, and why the hell wasn't Josh in disguise? Everyone else is in disguise. Why not Josh? Could have ridden the cradle. How exactly were... I'm guessing Josh and Simon must have shown up earlier. And that's probably why there was the one android in the last room that let us in. Because they came in earlier and they probably converted one of them to a deviant so that he could get in. That makes more sense. But I definitely got to check the timestamps for their previous conversation in Jericho and 1:30 when they show up to do all this, and see how much time they actually gave themselves to get all this shit together. So, let's see. We just had Connor, and now Markus. So the next one's obviously going to be, yeah, I think that's Kara getting to Rose's place. So, hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you next time, where I will undoubtedly have plenty more bullshit to pick apart.